Hi everyone, I'm Alex Heath. Hi, I'm Dawn. Okay, I wanted you to explain why you're here, Dawn.
Well, I'm running for mayor in Virginia Beach. I feel like the people of Virginia Beach deserve better. We need a common sense approach to protecting taxpayers and to improving the lives of all residents of Virginia Beach.
Those are some good goals. I think I'd have to agree with that. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I grew up in Kempsville. I'm a lifelong resident of Virginia Beach. I attended Kempsville High School, Old Dominion University. I'm married with 4 children, and I have a small construction business.
A construction business. Wow, okay. So what's your plan for the next 5 years? What would you like to see accomplished?
Well, we have many needs in the beach. We have a wonderful city, but we do have some pressing needs. First of all, we need affordable housing initiatives. We need good paying jobs. We need to improve our education, meaning we can reduce class sizes, we could pay teachers more, and we could modernize the oldest schools that we have in the beach. We need open government, open, honest, and transparent, and we need realistic, affordable transportation solutions.
I agree with all of those. And speaking of the transportation issues, I'd like to talk about the light rail. You know, that's the hot topic right now, so would you mind explaining your stance on that? Are you for it? Are you against it? And could you explain why?
I'm happy to do it. I'm not in favor of light rail. I don't think it has a cost-benefit ratio that benefits our citizens. I'd rather see us improve plain vanilla transit. We have many things we can do to improve that. Bus rapid transit is something we could consider as well. So I'm not in favor of light rail at this time. We have more pressing needs.
I'd have to agree with that. Okay, next question. Virginia Beach is now a hot spot for entrepreneurs. And I think that's a great group of people that would benefit this city. We've got a great future, we've got a lot of growth, they're making a lot more jobs. So what are your plans for that? Do you plan on helping the entrepreneurs? How do you feel that you're going to bring them into the future in the city?
Well, being a small business owner myself, that's deeply important to me. We have lots of retired people in our city, especially people with military backgrounds, both enlisted and officers. So I'd like to see us initiate a mentorship program with those people to help young entrepreneurs. And I'd like to see us establish seed capital programs so that people that are trying to start a business have the ability to find funds to help them get off the ground. Many new businesses fail within the first 5 years, so we need to give them lots of support right out of the gate to help improve their chances of success.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I'm actually starting a business as well. And when I first started it, I realized that there was a lot of frustration involved. There wasn't any financing. I wasn't really sure where to start. I didn't know where to get the resources. I had to look out of state, out of town for everything. So that's where I'm hoping we can establish something better for that now. Now, I'd like to know what do you feel like you really want to improve? What do you think you will be known for?
Well, first of all, schools is a passion for me.
Schools, okay.
We have the 4 oldest high schools in Virginia Beach need modernizing. Princess Anne High School was built in 1954. Kempsville High School, my alma mater, was built in the 60s, along with First Colonial and Bayside. They need to be modernized today because of technology. And kids learn differently today. We recently spent $105 million for a new Kellam High School. And those kids have an advantage right now. We need to create equity in our schools among all kids. So I'd certainly like to be known for focus on education.
That's really good. So do you want to add more structural things, better programs, like more magnet programs? Are you interested in doing that? Or what specifically would you like to do? Could you enlighten me?
I think we're doing a great job on the magnet program. I
agree.
I think we can improve teacher pay. We pay teaching assistants in Virginia Beach almost a poverty wage, on the average of about $20,000 per year. Yet they work with our kids every day, and that seems unrealistic and unfair to me.
I can relate with that. Now, they've got a special ed program at Corporate Landing Elementary School, and I found out how much they make, and I think that's ridiculous. I mean, they badly need a pay raise. For all teachers, yeah.
I couldn't agree more. When I met my wife, Carla, she was a volunteer with a group called Very Special Arts. She was their treasurer. And the Very Special Arts was a group that worked with people who had graduated and left high school but needed something to do with their lives. They had challenges like all of us. Some were in wheelchairs, other challenges. But they created a program to give them something to do. They did plays, they had pottery wheels, they would throw clay and make pots, and other things, initiatives to give. Some of them live in group homes, but just something for them to do so they felt the value. And that's a great program.
That's really interesting. I think we need more of those things.
I agree.
Now, what about Parks and Rec? Would you like to expand those programs? I mean, we've got a really awesome Parks and Rec service here, so that's just me. That's what I think.
I'm not sure how much expansion we need. We do have a tremendous recreation program with all the rec centers we have. If you look at surrounding cities, Chesapeake, Norfolk, Portsmouth, nobody has a program like we have with all of our rec centers. If
Nope.
you see the new Williams Farm Center, it's beautiful, it's well done, it's in an area that has socioeconomic challenges, and it's a great facility for our citizens. I did a ride-along today with a police officer just to get a feel for what a police officer faces on a daily basis. And one of my ideas is to give all of our police officers a free or a complimentary membership to all of our rec centers, so that they can go whenever they want to with their kids or with their wife or on their own. I think that's a benefit we ought to certainly give to our police officers.
Wow, yeah, I agree. I mean, they risk their lives. They put their lives on the line, so
Yes,
I would agree
yeah.
that we can give back in that way. Okay, I'd like to say a little bit about myself. Obviously, I'm deaf, and in this area, my community wanted me to come and ask some questions for our candidate about people with disabilities in general. So I want to give you some statistics. Virginia Beach has 6.8% of the population that is disabled. So do you have any plans, or do you think we'll be seeing anything? What are your goals for suiting that population's needs?
Well, I think we need to ramp up our efforts to help the disabled. The Coastal Virginia Resource Center for the Deaf is one group that we could work with on a higher level, I believe. We recently gave millions of dollars to a developer to renovate the Cavalier Hotel. Shortly thereafter, we raised taxes on the seniors and disabled in our city. And that seems very, very wrong to me. So I would not stand for that. I would not be in favor of raising taxes on the seniors or the disabled in order to help a wealthy developer.
I agree.
I have a picture of it here as well, which maybe if somebody wants to utilize that as a way for people to, okay, all right, okay. We can put that up on a
Yeah.
website or somewhere if people like.
Okay, sure,
It
we can do that.
It speaks to that misplaced priority, if you will.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you met with me here. I really appreciate your time. Now, is there any message that you'd like to give to everybody in the community? Just something you'd like to say? Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Sure, sure. I love this city. I've been here my entire life. I've raised 2 children that are grown here, and I have twins that are at Kempsville Middle School now. So I want to see our community thrive, but we need equity. We need protection of taxpayers, and we need to give everybody a fair chance, but especially those people who have challenges that need an extra leg up. And I'm certainly in favor of that, to help those people, because they mean a lot to our community.
Well, I hope you win. Good luck with the campaign. Now, just so you know, everybody, we're getting ready to vote. I hope you know who you're voting for.
Thanks for giving me this opportunity.